Artie Hoffman, and I'm sorry for being a few minutes late, but I had to feed my face. I was a starving Marvin, and I'm running around trying to get everything going and getting everything together, and I finally got my crap together, and here I am. So, tonight, like I promised, I'm going to do readings for you guys. And just remember to keep your questions brief. Just one question. When I say keep it brief, I mean keep it specific. And I just want to thank everybody, excuse me, from the bottom of my heart. I told you, I just had pizza. It was awesome, I got to tell you. So, I just want to thank everybody from the bottom of my heart as far as, all the support that you guys give me. I get a lot of support, a lot of beautiful comments from you people. And I'm glad that you appreciate the show and the readings and stuff. I just want everyone to know that, and thank you for all your beautiful hearts. I just want everybody to know that anyone who claims that they are a part of my show without my consent is a fraud. They're not real. Anyone who says that they work with Artie or he does the show, I do the show with Artie, or I could read and stuff. I don't know if they can read or not. All I'm saying is I can't vouch for them. I'm not a part of anybody. If anybody is a part of me, I'm going to let you know. At some point I'll probably have maybe, I have a lot of friends who are psychics, who are very gifted, talented, and I won't mind, sharing the stage a little bit. It will be a lot of fun. And, but as far as anybody who claims to be, they work along with me or they do the show with me, don't believe them. And that's it. So I've had some really good parties, back-to-back parties, and I want to say hello to our friends out in Charleston, Rhode Island. All our friends. There's too many of you, so that's why I'm saying all of you. I don't want to exclude anybody. Also want to thank Jen and West Creek for a wonderful party. And I want to thank, I'd like to thank everybody who helped make this day possible. Let's see, I did 3 parties back to back. I was in Philadelphia. I had a great time in Philadelphia. And where else was I? I was in Colts Neck. I had a wonderful party in Colts Neck. I have wonderful parties everywhere, so it's a lot of fun. So just so you know, yes, I do travel a lot. And I got to tell you something so cool. It just dawned on me. So here I am. I'm doing, I told you about my money incense. Hold on 2 seconds. I told you about these money incense, and I've been getting more and more testimonials about people winning money, and it's like blowing me away. And like I say to you, I'm not just blowing smoke up your ass with these incense, but it's true. People have been winning money when they burn this. Prosperity's been coming to them, and what, lady?
I wanted to see if you could share it.
Oh, okay. No, there's nothing that says share here. Okay. So. But any case, but people have been winning money like when they've been purchasing this. So if you want to know about the money incense, there was this one lady who told me that her mother-in-law hit the lottery last week 4 times. Not twice, not 3 times, 4 times. That's insane. That's ridiculous. That's like hitting the lottery. No, but that's wild, and other people have been, winning money and scratch-offs and all that other stuff. And then, people say, hey, Art, this is supposed to be a spiritual show. Don't talk about money and stuff. But you want to know something? Money is a beautiful energy. Money, sex, and rock and roll. It's all a part of life. And it's not just about angels. It's not just about death. It's not just about love life. It's all incorporated. But, so if anybody wants to know about the money incense, or if you want to have a private reading with myself or have an Artie party, just give me a call at 732-778-7173. Or you could text me or go to artiehoffman.com, ARTIEHOFFMAN.com. All right, and what else? What else was there? I don't know. Any interesting thing?
Anything going on with Compass?
With Compass. Oh yeah, well tomorrow I'm sold out. Tomorrow I'm sold out at Compass, so that's really cool. So I'm sold out at Compass. Tomorrow I'm going to be in Ocean. Not tomorrow, Wednesday. Duh. Yeah, I'm going to be at Ocean City, New Jersey. So looking forward to that. I love hanging out by the beach. Love lying out on the beach. But you want to know something? I'm the type of guy. You know, like when I was a teenager, I could easily hang out, you know, on the beach for hours and hours and hours and never get sick of it. But now it's like,
Hey, Joe Kelly just said, hey, what are you doing on my news feed? See you on Friday.
yo, dude, Mr. Joe Kelly, I love you, bud. You and Rachel, you're the bomb. And your beautiful wife too. So yes, I'm going to be on Cat Country. I'm going to be on Cat Country from 8:30 or 8:45 until 10 a.m. this morning, 107.3 FM, as I am on every other Friday. And it's going to be a blast. We always have a blast. The chemistry, you know, reading people, joking around, listening to country music. So it's a great station, great peeps, and I owe a lot to Mr. Joe Kelly. You're the best. And I love Rachel. You're saying, hey, Rachel Marie, you're beautiful. So, all right. What do we got now?
Okay, let's reiterate that we don't read in any kind of sequence. And
That's right.
Nobody should get upset.
Yeah, nobody take it personally because we don't read in sequence. It just goes in random order. It's literally the luck of the draw. So some people are lucky enough back-to-back weeks they get picked. It's just dumb luck, okay? And then there are other people where it is, you know, you don't get picked, or you get picked once every 10 weeks or whatever. So please don't take it personal. And if you need a reading, give me a call, and you know you'll have me personally, in the flesh, or on the phone.
And let's again be specific with the questions.
And be specific with the questions. I said that. Okay. So what do we?
Forget very quick.
I know. We're gonna keep reminding you, all right? All right. All right. What do we got here?
Nona Maker.
What?
And we've read for her before.
Wait, who?
Taylor Nona Maker.
Oh, Taylor Nona Maker.
Hi, Artie. Today is my great-grandfather's birthday. His name was George. Does he have anything to say to me?
Does he? This is funny. He just said, loose lips sink ships. He says, keep your nose out of other people's business. Don't share information with other people. Don't be a blabbermouth. I don't know. There's something going on with the family. Something with secrets, maybe, I take it. He just said loose lips sink ships. So he's saying be careful of who you say to what. You know, you can't trust just anybody in regards to what information you share. And he says, of course I'm watching over you. And he goes, I love you. I love you with all my heart. And somebody, I think, just tripped. He just said, you know, watch out. And I'm seeing somebody taking a fall or a spill. So if it hasn't happened, let's hope like hell you're very careful. Okay. Also understand something as far as gossiper goes. If anybody goes to you and gossips to you about other people, trust me 1,000,000 times, those people are talking about you to others. All right. So you better be careful as far as who you share information with. And when somebody says, you know, hey, just between you and I, trust me, it's not just between you and them. It's between you and them and about 25 other people.
Merrill Winter.
Merrill Winter. How you doing, Merrill?
My fiance recently passed. Any message?
Wow, I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh, I actually have a very good friend. I'm going to talk, you know, try to connect to you, Merrill, and with your fiance. I have a dear friend, I felt so bad for her. Her name's Charlotte. I'm not going to give the last name, but this happened, I don't know, maybe 40 years ago, maybe longer, but about 40 years ago. On the way to the wedding, her husband got in a car accident on the way to the wedding and ended up dying. And she never went out with anybody after that. She never dated after that. She just, you know, and all she did was get lost in her work. Was a dynamite reader. So that's really hard. So my heart goes out to you, when you're trying to plan a life with somebody and it doesn't happen. So it's rough, I don't know if this is for you or for somebody else that's listening. I just keep on hearing, tell Corey I said hello. All right, so I don't know what that's about. Tell Corey I said hello. Also, what I'm getting is like he's showing me, did you guys go to the islands or did you go snorkeling or did you set out plans to go there for your honeymoon? Because he's showing me like super clear water and I'm seeing beautiful rocks underneath and I'm seeing beautiful fish all over the place. Is there also somebody who might have a fish tank that is like has a beautiful aquarium? And I'm also seeing, the guy with the suit on, with the air suit on, with the round, tube thing around his head, the helmet, the round helmet and stuff. So I'm seeing that and all these beautiful fish going by. He just said, I love you, babe. And I'm sorry that things happened that the way they did. But you don't want to hear this right now. And I understand. But he understands about you sharing your life with someone else later on. But right now you're not there. And he's not saying that because he doesn't care about you. He's saying that because he cares about you and loves you so much that he doesn't want to see you miserable and alone. And he said, don't be afraid to take chances. He said, you got to put yourself out there again as much as you don't want to. As a matter of fact, again, even though you don't want to hear it, I feel like you're going to end up being with someone who you already know. And I feel like it's someone who does have a very compassionate heart and who and somebody who you're going to feel very comfortable with right from the get-go. And I feel like it's just going to start off as friends and then slowly wean into something more. So I saw the sign. Yeah, all right, I keep on hearing the song, I saw the sign. Da, 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 da. I saw the sign. So he's sending you signs, but what are the signs? What are the signs that you're showing me? He's telling me, what are the signs? The scent, the smell. I don't know if it's his cologne you're going to be smelling. I don't know if he smoked cigars or cigarettes, but there's something about the scent, and that's what I'm getting. So that's what I got for the now. All right, what do we got?
Kristen Daniels.
Kristen Daniels. Hey, Kristen. Hey, Kristen.
Why am I having horrible dreams?
Why are you having horrible dreams? Well, why are you having horrible dreams? Well, usually when people have, nightmares and stuff, obviously they're stressed out. Also, what I'm getting is that you're not dealing with certain issues that you're kind of like, you might even feel like, my life's not that bad, or maybe you haven't been dealing with a lot of stuff in your life now, or at least on the surface, things seem to be pretty good. But intuitively, what I'm picking up is that you are suppressing hard feelings. You're suppressing disappointments or anger from your yesteryears, and you haven't dealt with it. You haven't dealt with, I want to say, with a male figure, something with whether it be with your father or an ex-lover, and I feel like you haven't dealt with certain issues in regards to I'm getting regards to the male figure. I'm just getting a lot of frustration, and so it's coming up subconsciously in your dreams. What's really interesting is that when people dream, dreams come up metaphorically. It's not literally. It's like if you see blood all over your all over within your dream, that's really not a bad thing. When you see blood in your dream, even if somebody's getting hurt or you get cut or whatever, but when you see blood actually represents protection. That's exactly what blood means. And if you know anything about the Ten Commandments from the show, Charlton Heston and stuff, the Jewish people, let my people go. So, when the Pharaoh, told that the first male born die, of all the Jewish people in the Egyptian times, Moses felt sorry for the Pharaoh, not for the Jewish people, because he knew that the angel of death was going to come by and take all the firstborn of the Egyptians. And that's what happened. So what happened was, back then, all the Jewish people, they put lamb's blood on their doorpost and on the side of their doorpost so that the angel of death would go by them. Because the blood represented protection. So, and it's a true story. So when you do see blood in your dream, it's not a bad thing, even if it's like a nightmarish, and actually, if you start seeing like Holy Spirits, or you see Jesus, or you see something in your dreams, that means watch out, because you got some heavy duty stuff that's about to happen to you. And I looked it up. And, so if you see angels or spirits in your dreams, you would say like, oh, wow, what a heavenly dream. But I feel like they're there for your protection, because you're about to get slam dunked in somehow, some way, But dreams mostly come metaphorically. There are people who are lucky. Well, I don't know if it's lucky enough, but when people dream, it comes. Some people are very intuitive, and so they'll dream of things before they happen. Unfortunately, they'll dream of somebody passing, or they'll dream of an accident, or they'll dream of numbers, with the lottery. But most of the time, it comes metaphorically. So if you get a book of dreams, look it up. I have a book called 12,000 Dreams, and it tells you what it means, and it's really, really interesting. So what do we got?
Danielle and Peach.
Danielle and Peach. Hey, Danielle.
Wondering if either of my grandfathers have a message for me.
Okay. Do any of your grandfathers have a message for you? It's funny. One of them is singing, I got the whole world in my hand. I got the whole world in my hand. And I have a feeling when one of your grandparents, or when somebody held you as an infant, unless if this is what you do with your kids, but it's like somebody's holding an infant or a little child in their hands, and I'm hearing this song, I got the whole world in my hands. So I feel that there might be a kind of connection here. Also, I'm getting something about somebody within your household is going to be purchasing a house on an auction block. It's like a sheriff's sale or something. There's like some kind of a foreclosure, and I'm getting like a house being bought. And I see it as a white house with black trim, if I'm not mistaken, or a white house with blue trim. But I'm seeing some kind of a purchase within the family of somebody. Yeah, purchase. Yeah, I definitely see this. I'm not wrong. It's interesting because I could tell, like sometimes I feel like, oh, I kind of feel it here and there. But then there are times when the messages come so specific. It's like, I know I'm not wrong. And this is the time where I know I'm not wrong. But I'm seeing some kind of a family member gaining, it's a sheriff's sale, gaining a home within, and it's all going to be good. It's all going to be good. What do we got?
We have a lot of pain in the ass people this evening. Tammy Kelso, I need your help. Should I move forward with my relationship or walk away?
Tammy, should you walk away or should you hang in there? Well, I'm going to refer to the angel cards on this one. Responsibility, relax, creativity, power, truth, obedience, risk, forgiveness. again, I keep on saying this is interesting, but it really is interesting. My first gut instinct was let go of the bum. However, when I look at the angel cards, what I'm getting is that I feel like the form of communication just needs to be better, and I feel like you need to dig for the truth and like have a heart-to-heart talk. And I get that one of you is a good communicator, and the other one sucks, and I feel like there's some forgiveness that needs to be done in this relationship, and but I feel like this relationship, it could actually happen. I really do. I feel like this relationship just needs better communication, and that you need to speak from your heart. And I just had a reading like that today. I said almost those exact same words, but I feel like by you speaking up and verbally talking to one another about the issues at hand. I'm looking down because I'm looking at the angel cards. I honestly believe that the two of you could make things work out. So as crazy as this seems, but I do feel like, he has not been, the best partner. But I just feel like you just need that heart-to-heart talk, and I feel like things could really work out. And a good counselor would help too. So, what do we got, hon?
Darlene Gasinski Camino.
Darlene Gasinski.
Camino.
Darlene Gesundheit. Camino.
Last week was my son's birthday. Do you see him staying with this job or going in another direction?
I'm clearly hearing stay. I'm not even going to look at the angel cards. I'm clearly hearing stay. So that's for the now, at least. I feel like there's an opportunity that's going to be coming his way by him staying there in the now. You can't see it now. You can't appreciate what I'm telling you right now. But if he stays probably for, I would say, give it about 6 more months, and that's when I feel like better circumstances are going to come his way. So have him hang in there. And I feel like there are lessons within staying with this job that he's going to grow. It's going to help him mature or to deal with people or circumstances. But I get, don't give up, but be the bigger person. But in 6 months, you're going to see it's all going to be worthwhile for him to hang out there.
Alexis Moore. Do you see my health improving? Do you see a move in my family's future?
This Coke's for you.
Alexis Moore.
Alexis Moore.
Do you see my health improving?
Do I see your health improving?
Do you see a move in my family's future?
Okay.
I don't understand why alone is not taking care of some things.
Okay. All right. Clarity, authenticity, purification, and communication. Okie doke. So do I see your health improving? The answer is going to be yes. Your health is improving. I am definitely seeing that. I keep on seeing somebody of the Orient that is going to help you out. It's an Oriental doctor, an Asian doctor that's going to help you out overcome. As far as a move within your family, I'm seeing yes, and I feel like it's going to happen during the winter time because I keep on seeing snow around. Go ahead.
Elizabeth Lily Costas Prakash.
Can you say that name again?
Elizabeth Lily Costas Prakash.
Okay.
A lot of awful events have occurred this year for me. When will things start getting better? Okay.
Well, what I keep on getting with you is that you have such a strong tolerance of a lot of BS of what is going on in your life. And I feel like you need to grab the bull by the horns and start taking care of the responsibilities. I feel like you're trying to take care of too many responsibilities, too many people, and you're not taking care of yourself. You keep on getting sidetracked. And so long as you keep on giving attention to the area of people or to the area of circumstances where you keep on getting sidetracked, you're going to keep on getting all these things happening to you. You just have to take more control of your life and prioritize. And there are certain people or situations that you are definitely going to have to let go, that are not serving your higher good, that's serving your higher purpose. You know, a lot of people, they try to hang on to too many people or too many situations in their life, and it's not serving them well. And, you know, and you end up picking up on other people's karma, you know, as you get involved with other people's lives, you know, and a lot of people are dealing with a lot of crap. You're getting involved in their karma. And so when you spread yourself so thin, it keeps on attacking you from all over. So you need to protect yourself better. So that's what I'm getting. And literally also burn a white candle. And you're going to see that, you know, it is going to make a difference. Your prayers really do count. Okay, what do we got?
Donna Dercole, Bellevue.
Okay.
My ex-husband passed away in December. Does he have a message for me or my daughters? Her ex-husband passed away in December. Any messages for her or her daughters?
I don't know what he means by that, but what I'm about to say, he keeps on saying, keep it the same, keep it. There's something where you're contemplating whether to sell, or you're thinking about letting something go. You're thinking of debating whether to keep something or let it go. And I keep on hearing, tell him to keep it. So I don't know what he means by this, but that's the voice that I hear right now. Also, he's showing me a symbol of two hearts. I keep on seeing two hearts connected. I'm also seeing something that has to do with an infinity sign. And what else? And he said, oh, make sure you moisturize your skin. I just started seeing like skin cream, and I'm seeing like, you know, putting it all over your body, all over your face and stuff. So that's what I'm getting. Before we go to another question, again, I just want to reiterate, you know, anybody who claims to be a part of my show, I'm just telling you they're not. I'm the only one who does this show. And there's nobody else who works along with me. So I just want to make that straight. Unfortunately, there are jealous people out there, and I don't want to really give it too much energy. And thank you for all your beautiful hearts and all your beautiful comments. I appreciate it. Also, what else?
Winner.
Huh?
We have the winner.
We do have the winner?
Yeah, we have the winner, and that's Doreen Tarson.
Doreen Tarson. Awesome. You won a free reading, Doreen. Congratulations. For sharing my Facebook Live show. That's really, really cool. And I know a lot of you share my Facebook Live show, and I really, really appreciate it. And I got really good news for you guys, because starting the first week of August, I am going to start doing a Facebook YouTube show. And I'm going to be talking, I'm not going to be doing readings, but I'm going to be talking about certain topics. It will be about, you know, love. It will be about relationships. It will be about, you know, how to get ahead, how something, you know, with success. What was it? Was there another one that you said topic? Was there another topic? They said, you're looking at me like I have. All kinds of spiritual topics that I'll be talking about. And it's just going to be, you know, conversations, and people could, you know, interact with that too, you know, and we'll be, you know, going back and forth with that too.
On
so
Facebook, and then it'll be posted on YouTube.
Yeah, it'll be on Facebook, and then it'll be posted on YouTube. So, and that's going to happen in the first week of August. I just got to get my stuff together, and there's a few things that I just need to line up before that happens. So I'll be doing two shows. I'll be doing this show and be doing a talk show. So it's going to be really, really cool. And you got to share that and like that too. All right? I appreciate it. You guys are the best.
Jennifer Spear.
Jennifer Spear.
Will my neck issues clear up?
Yes. Go, hold on a second. Where your neck issues go. Go to, what's with the pins? Acupuncture. Go to an acupuncturist, and that will help an awful lot. Also, I'm getting the way you sleep. Wow, this is crazy. I can't imagine sleeping like this, but I'm just telling you. Also, sleeping in air conditioning, even though, it's pretty hot out there, or if you use a ceiling fan at least to get the air circulating, or if you use a fan, that would be better. But I'm getting that if you put, and now I'm not a doctor, all right, but I'm telling you intuitively what I'm getting. But if you were to, it's almost like stretching your neck. It's almost like you leaning over the arm of a chair, and you're putting your neck straight so that it like bends over. It's like this is your neck, and it like bends over, and like trying to keep your head in that position. And or if you put pillows underneath you, and just to keep your head like that. But it can't be in the air conditioning. It's got to be like kind of in room temperature or warmer weather. And that will help. But also, like I said, an acupuncturist will definitely help you out. And that's what I'm seeing. All right. So let me know how you make out.
Jenna Cavello.
Jenna Cavello. How you doing, Jenna?
Would love to know if my grandmother is with us and is okay. She passed away last December, and it's been very hard for my family.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Huh. All right, who's the one that cooks all the meatballs? I just got something about the cooking on Sundays. I just got something about it's just like I feel like Sundays were the big day for the family to get together and cooking. I like it. She does want you to know that she is definitely watching over you. She wants you to know that she's okay. She said, I did not die in vain. She said, don't worry about me. And I'm getting that she was also a very spiritual person, a very prayerful person, because I keep on seeing her like this. So I feel like her prayers were very strong. And also, she's giving acknowledgement, if I'm not mistaken, that whether it be her garden or your garden, but does somebody have a statue of like Mother Mary or Saint Teresa? But I'm getting some kind of a statue within the garden. So she just wants you to know that. Before I start reading other questions, I just want you to know if anybody wants a private reading for myself to do an Artie party, or to do a phone reading. I'm just as accurate over the phone. Just give me a call at 732-778-7173, or go to artiehoffman.com. And I just want you to know these money incense that I've been selling, they've been awesome. People have been winning bucks, I'm telling you. They've been doing really, really well on this. So, and it smells really good too. So you get 10 in a pack. So if you're interested in them, just send me a text or shout out to me an email, and let me have your address, and then I'll tell you how much. And if it's within your budget, it's not super expensive, it really isn't, but if it's within your budget, and then I'll send them out to you. But only if you need extra money. If not, then don't worry about it. Pretend I never even said a thing.
Franklin Grace.
Franklin Grace.
My brother passed away while I was on my way to the hospital. I never got a chance to say goodbye. Any messages?
Yeah. On your way to your hospital, my first thoughts is that your brother, you were the first one that your brother went to be with on the way to the hospital. And he saw you freaking, and he saw you panicking. And I'm getting that when you went in the room, you were very emotional, and you keep saying to him, I'm sorry. I keep on hearing, I'm sorry, I wasn't there. And he says, it's all good, bro. It's all good. He says, don't worry about it. And he says, all is forgiven. He says, I'm not angry or upset. Actually, what I'm getting is, had you have been there, it would have been harder for him to cross over. So there is a reason why things happen the way they do. A lot of times, we go to visit our loved ones in the hospital or wherever, and, wherever their deathbed is, when they're knocking on heaven's door. And we're with them the entire day, all right? We go to the bathroom for that one moment. We go get a sandwich. We have to step out to see someone. We're going to come right back. But you're with them for days on days on days, and you're with them throughout the whole day. And then that one moment you leave, boom, they're out of there. Because it's easier, believe it or not, it's easier for most people to cross over when there's not a lot of people there. And the reason for that is because, they see everybody in their sorrow, feeling so bad for them leaving, like they don't want them to, they feel so bad that they actually feel guilty about leaving. So they try to hang in there. So when people leave, then that's when they leave. That's when they go. And believe it or not, it's easiest for them because you have all your relatives and you have your angels right there guiding you, supporting you during this transition. So it is tough, but he says, don't worry, bro. He says, I got your back. You don't have to worry about a damn thing. And that's exactly what he said. Something about who's the one who likes their grilled cheese sandwiches or baked macaroni, but I'm seeing like dishes with cheeses on it. So I don't know if he's describing himself or is that you or was that a family thing, but that's what I just got. And something with Cheez-Its and stuff like that. So thank you everybody for all your beautiful hearts and good well wishes. I love you too. So
Tori Marianne Alves.
Tori Marianne what? Alves. Okay.
Please do me.
Please do me. Wow. Okay, that was one of the best offers I've gotten in a long time. All right, thanks.
I feel like I've always had something attached to me my entire life. I don't know what it is.
Okay. That's too funny. All right. Well, not your attachment, but...
So you're doing her now.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. All right. It's out in the public. Ixnay on the do me a. Hold on. All righty. There's something attached to you. Okie dokie. I'm going to tell you this. And you're going to think that I'm wrong. And I'm not. I want you to communicate to the spirit that is attached to you. And I want you to send love to this person, to this spirit. I feel like this spirit is hurting big time. And I feel by you, it's almost like talking to your plants. And, oh, wow, that is really cool. Now, if you talk to one of your live plants inside your home, and I'm very sincere about this, and if you don't have a live plant, get it. But while you're talking to the plant, I want you to talk to the spirit and let them know how much you love them and let them know that they can move on. And, and just tell them, to please leave me alone and please move into the white light. Just say, I don't want to wish you harm. I know you don't want to wish me harm. But you're not welcomed here. But I say that lovingly because I need to live my life and you need to live your life. So, I send you out with love. Just talk to the spirit with compassion and love. And that's exactly what I'm getting. And I don't feel like it's going to happen right away where the spirit's going to move. You're going to actually notice some crazy things happening around your home. But then by you being pleasantly persistent and talking every day to the spirit, or like I said, if you talk to a live plant, I guess this person loved plants, and especially like fuchsia plants or purple plants, that's what they like. So bring that into your home, talk to it, but you're talking to them, and you're going to help the spirit move on. That's really crazy. I've never said that before to anybody. This isn't like, oh, here's a thought, but and I was just telling Al over here, my wonderful assistant, that there are times where I talk to people and I'm giving advice and I'm hearing it for the first time. And, and it's not like I went to Yale to counsel people, but I just get these these beautiful thoughts and words that just come out and get to the underlying order of why people are in deep crap. And so I know I don't have to always know what the problem is. I just give answers. And this is like one of them. I've never said that to anybody. But yeah, just speak lovingly to this spirit. And you'll release this cloud and just let them know, if you could help me out, and that's great. But just know that I love you and I wish you the best, and you should move on and just move on into the light and leave me alone. So I feel like by just constantly saying these words, you're going to not only get this negativity lifted from you, but you're also going to have peace of mind and love in your heart from all this. So, and wow, that is really cool. I've never said that before to anybody. So, and that's cool. And I've read for over 21,000 people in my career. So kudos to you. And let me know how you make out.
Janie Alvarez to Teller.
Janie Alvarez, you know who you are. Tellerico.
Wow, this just popped up on my news feed and brought tears to my eyes. Just the way you're bringing peace to so many people. My daughter is watching this with her and asked if you could talk to her uncle Chubbs. He passed away unexpectedly and no one got to say goodbye.
Okay.
Uncle Chubbs.
Uncle Chubbs.
C-H-U-B-B-Z.
You gotta love that name, Uncle Chubbs. How can it, it's like a name like Schmuckers. How can it not be great with a name like Schmuckers? How can this fella not be great with a name like Chubbs? And I'm getting that he was filled with life. I'm getting that he was actually bigger than life. I feel like he was filled with enthusiasm. He had a big heart, an awesome personality. And also he was a good listener. He was also the type of person that would be in your corner to root you on, But I'm getting nothing but joyfulness and happiness. And did one of you send up balloons or lanterns on his behalf? Because I'm seeing things being lifted up. I'm seeing like balloons or lanterns being lifted up on his behalf. And if I'm not mistaken, there was also a tree or a plant on his behalf that was done. And he said, thank you very much. He says, I love you with all my heart. And I'm feeling that your family is going to be needing an extra car soon. So he says, make sure you have some extra wheels so that you're not stuck. So hopefully, I know this is more good news than scary news.
So
what do we got?
Franklin Grace said, thanks so much. He loved mac and cheese.
Oh, we love mac and cheese. That's really cool.
Maximo Guzman.
What?
Maximino.
Maximino
Guzman.
Aren't there any Richards or Susans or Donnas? We got these unique names. That's so cool. I'm just joking, but that's really cool with all these unique names. Okay, an A+ for originality.
My grandson MJ was paralyzed in a car accident back on 4/10/2011.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Will he ever walk again?
Will he ever walk again? I'm going to tell you something. I am a person who 100% believes in miracles. Even under his circumstances, do I believe he can walk? I'm going to tell you yes. And I went to a seminar, T. Harv Eckert. He wrote a book, an excellent book called Secrets to the Millionaire's Mind. And he does a lot of classes. He's like an Anthony Robbins, he's a inspirational speaker. But when he, in this book, it's not about just making money or about becoming a millionaire. It's also about breaking past pattern habits, because a lot of people self-sabotage in their actions and their self-limiting beliefs, keeping them from having a more prosperous life. And so my whole point to this is that he would have all these keynote speakers. And he had this one speaker, I forgot his name, I wish I knew his name, but the guy was a billionaire. not was, but is a billionaire. And he was speaking in front of a couple thousand people, very interesting. And he was a quadriplegic? Is that what you call it? Quadriplegic? And they told him he would never walk again. And he did not want to believe it. And so every day he did something, a little something, to make himself move, to make himself, like he always stretched himself a little bit more. And the doctors said to him, he'll never walk again. So what happened was, there was this one time when he was getting himself out of bed. Now, mind you, he was in the hospital, and he was slowly starting to move, his hips or his legs, because he refused to believe that he was confined to bed or to a wheelchair. And so the nurses and the doctors were yelling at him for trying. They were actually yelling at him for doing, what are you going to do? What are you doing? We told you, you're not going to walk in. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. You're going to get hurt more, or, how much more hurt can you get? And so from that point on, he would only work out or do what he needed to do, or, used his legs to do like physical therapy, but he would give himself his own physical therapy. And, to this day, he walks, and he walks as normal as you and I, and he jogs, and he broke all the odds. And he's such a determined person. He became a billionaire. So how's that? Now, do I feel like it's a lottery? No, I don't, because the mind is very powerful, and everyone knows, like, people will themselves to die, unfortunately. Like when you're with somebody for a very long time, or when you have somebody who passed away, a lot of people will themselves to die. Well, I got news for you. You could will yourself to live, and you could will yourself to get better, but it's like, how bad do you want it? If you want something really bad and you work your will, it's going to happen. So, do I believe that he could walk again? I 100% believe he could walk again. The important thing is, do you believe? And does he believe he could walk again? He needs to believe it, and he needs you to believe in him. So by doing that, I honestly believe through prayers and through sheer determination, you'll see that he could walk again. And I can't wait to see him on some kind of a show, because he's going to be an inspiration for a lot of people. So never say never, and I believe mountains could move. So, all right, the power of the mind. I just have to tell you why I'm laughing. I'm looking at Al. She has a shit-eating grin on her face, a smile as big as can be, and I'm looking at her, and she's like, nothing's coming out. She's like dying to tell me something here.
I just can't pronounce the last name. I can't. It's Kelly Batista.
Kelly Batista, that's easy.
Muricaccioli.
Oh, so it's her pronunciation. I thought there was like an epiphany of something of what somebody said. Maraccioli. You sound like your name sounds like a good Italian dish.
I'm so sorry.
All right, and she apologizes.
And she really needs a message from her mom, Barbara.
Okay. Barbara, what do you have to say for your daughter?
With that name, I love it. I wish someone could pronounce it for me.
That's so funny.
Maraccioli.
Okay, here we go. So, what do we got here? What do we got here from Barbara? What do we got here? Pepe, this is crazy. This is crazy. I don't even know why I'm saying this. I'm getting something about Pepe Le Pew. I'm seeing a skunk, and I think she loves you so much, like it smells. I love you so much, I could, it hurts. I love you so much, I could kill you. Or it's like, I love you so much. I feel like she just loves you so much that she's showing a skunk, and a skunk stinks to high heaven. Like it smells around here. And how much you want to bet?
She said perfect.
She said perfect?
Yeah. I don't know if she meant you or the pronunciation. Sorry.
But yeah, hopefully you could appreciate the humor or the sound of your name or whatever. So that's too funny. But no, as far as getting back to the stinker, the skunk, I also believe that, did she also, like, I don't know if this is you or her, or having a habit of putting on way too much perfume, because it's like smelling a lot. So, But how much you want to bet at a left field you're going to smell like her scent or her perfume, and that's going to be her hello to you. But she's doing. I promise you, she's doing great. I got news for you. They're all doing great up there. How's my loved one? They're doing great. They're doing great. They're not a part of Earth. They're not a part of their aching body anymore. They're over on the other side. It's filled with unconditional love. They're with their other friends and family members. They're partying it up, and we're like crying for them. Like, where are you? Are you okay? And they're saying, oh my God, here we are sitting on the beaches of Hawaii, having the greatest time of our life, and they're worried about us. And that's what they're worried about. They're worried about us, and we're worried about them. But they're only worried about us because they see how much we miss our loved ones. But it's not morbid on the other side at all. It's like, if you actually knew how good it was on the other side, we'd all be checking out really early. But life's not meant to be that way. All right, we got to live our life. We agreed to this. Maybe half of us were drunk when we said, yeah, what the hell? And this was one of the things God said. I'll tell you what, you go through all these lessons in life, and I'm going to throw you a little bonus, all right? I'm going to give you lots of good food. There's this thing called sex. It's going to be awesome. Trust me, you're going to love it. Let's see. There's going to be like a lot of cool relationships. I did a landscaping on this place called Earth like you wouldn't believe. Wait till you see my sunsets. Wait till you see my sunrise. I'm telling you, I'm going to send you a lot of really cool things down there while you're figuring out your life. But he goes, it's not all bad. I mean, will certain things suck? Yeah. He goes, but I'm going to throw you a few bonuses here and there, and some good friendships too. So. Darn good.
My best friend Marcia took her own life, unfortunately.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Does she have any messages for me?
Yeah, she's saying you got to keep it together. You got to keep it together. You got to keep everyone together. Keep it together. I'm getting like there's like some ruckus going on around you or around family, and she says you got to keep it together. You got to keep your stuff together, focused on the positive. She's saying, I believe in you. I believe in you. She goes, thank you for being there for me. She goes, if anything, she felt like she let everybody else down, and she's sorry. And she said, I don't want you to carry guilt, because I'm getting it's like you're taking it personally. Like, what else could I have done? I wish I could have done more for you, or like, why didn't you tell me? Like, why did you leave me? It's like, this is what I'm getting that you're saying to her, and she's just feeling really, really bad, not realizing how many people really loved her and cared about her, but she was just so lost in her misery. But it's a shame that we don't realize what we have in our life, all the love in our life, all the people in our life, until they're not there anymore, or until we part ways from them. And to find out that, I saw this beautiful saying, we search the world looking for happiness, to find out that when we come back home, it was there all along. And it's the truth. It's the truth. People are searching outside themselves for their happiness, whereas all along it's right within your heart and soul. But,
Tell them to read The Alchemist.
Huh?
To read The Alchemist. That's what that book is all about.
Yeah, read The Alchemist. I haven't read it. She just told me, read The Alchemist. So, you know what? I got to read The Alchemist, because that would make me a hypocrite. So now I'm forced to read The Alchemist, or I don't know, hopefully they have it on CD.
They always have the books on audio.
Oh, okay. Or audio. Yeah, that's cool. Go ahead. What do we got?
Melinda McCormick.
Melinda McCormick.
First time ever here, so I'm skeptical.
That's okay. I don't care about skeptics.
So I'm gonna ask, was there any foul play with my 3 special people I lost? Her name is Melinda McCormick. First time here ever, so she's skeptical.
Yeah, skeptics I don't mind.
I'm going to ask, was there any foul play with my 3 special people I lost?
I just want to say, I'm just going to leave you with this. With the second one. The middle one. That's what I'm getting. The second one to leave. that's the one where there is foul play. The others, I don't feel like there is foul play. But the middle one, I feel like there was foul play. That's exactly what I got. Now, that seems like a general statement. I understand that. But according to how you questioned, you put the question out there, that's how I'm putting it out there. So that is your answer. Was there any foul play? With the first and the third one, no. With the second one, yes.
Kayla Stiltner.
Kayla Stiltner.
My husband passed last year, left me with 3 kids under 3 years old.
Wow.
I need to hear from him that he's okay and he heard what I said to him in ICU.
He heard what you said to him. You said, "Don't leave me, you son of a bitch." No, I'm only kidding. So I know we're getting serious. I'm making light of it, and I'm sorry. So, what did... Yes, he did hear you. Was there something about "please watch over us"? It was something about "I love you" and "please watch over us." Also, I feel like you were asking for a sign from him. I don't know what that sign is, but you were saying, "So I know that you're around. I need for you to send me a sign to let you know that I'm around." Hold on a second. I have a feeling tonight's gonna be a good night. No, I have a feeling that you're gonna end up coming across a card or a letter from him that you totally forgot about, or something that you're going to come across, and that's going to be a little love letter to you from him. He is 100% watching over you and the kids. He 100% hears every word that you're saying. He knows that you're upset with God. How could you? How could you? And you keep saying, "What did I do wrong? What did I do to deserve this?" And your husband said, "Don't worry, everything's going to fall into place and you're going to be okay." Your youngest child is going to be the strongest person in your family, who's going to rise above all this and is going to do very, very well in life. So that's what I'm getting. Hold on a second. You are going to see his initials on a license plate, and that's going to be really cool when you do. Again, that will be one of his subtle hellos. What else? Who's the one who's always playing air guitar? I don't know if that was your husband or if that's one of the kids, but I'm getting somebody who always likes something with the guitar, or playing air guitar, or just, like they would really get into the music as it's playing, or they're playing the drums and they're playing the guitar, and it's like really, really getting into it. But this is what he's mimicking, and what could be said also is that your youngest one is going to be like a famous musician, and I told you, because your youngest one is the one that's going to make it the biggest. So kudos.
Breezy Dolan.
Breezy Dolan. What a cool name that is, Breezy. Hey, Breezy.
I doubt that's the real name.
No, even for a nickname, that's cool.
Hi, wondering if my brother Billy would come through.
Would your brother Billy come through?
He's blowing in the wind.
Yeah, really. Will he come through? I keep on seeing, like, I don't know who wears the hat with the visor, but I'm getting like wearing a hat and a visor, and always like lifting the hat off and like taking and rubbing the hair and like putting it back on, and like just rubbing the face, and then like taking the hat off again and rubbing and putting it back on. I don't know why I keep on seeing this. And did you or within the family just get a beach house? Did you just rent a beach house, or did you just purchase a beach house? Because I'm getting that he loved being by the water, and I keep on seeing a visit by the beach house, or or like I said, either getting a place at the beach. That's what I keep on getting with him. Hold on a second. And is he the one that was really, really moody? Like when he was funny, he was the funniest person ever. But when he was a son of a gun, his personality was like, whew, like stay away from him, because I'm getting a strong split personality. I don't know if he's talking about himself or talking about within your family, but I'm definitely seeing like, extremely funny, but then extremely, I don't know if I want to use the word arrogant or angry, but that's what I was picking up. Again, I keep on seeing with the hat being lifted off and sweating and boom, and I don't know why I was picking that up. Go ahead, what do we got?
Linda Pingaro.
Linda Pingaro.
Hi, Artie. My sister has been in a coma since this past Friday. Will
Wow.
she come out of it?
Linda Picaro. Let me ask the angel cards. I would naturally love to say yes, but let me confer with the angels. Concur. Ask. Believe it or not, I am getting a yes. Hallelujah, hallelujah. I'm really getting a yes. I have the angel of simplicity. I have the angel of gratitude, which means simple, it's yes. And the angel of balance. So, celebration. You think I'm kidding? Celebration. So, yeah. She's just taking a little hiatus over on the other side, but she'll come back. Don't worry. So, yeah, I really believe she's going to come out of it. So, congratulations to you guys in advance.
Jack Offmore says hello from Quebec.
Whoa, cool. Hello, Canada. Yes, I love it. Thank you very much for all the shout-outs. I appreciate it. It's really cool.
Aileen Jane.
Aileen? Jane.
I was at a concert recently and felt a hand on my lower back twice. I felt like it was one of my angels, but which one? I think it was the guy.
I thought it was the guy right behind you, to be honest with you. Hold on a second. Hold on. Which angel? Which angel? I'm putting myself right now in a state of mind like I'm at a concert, and I'm sitting there, and I'm looking at a light right now. As I'm looking across and I'm looking into the light, was there? Who was the hand? Who is the father figure? I'm getting the male figure. I'm getting the father figure. Tattoo. Hold on a second. Somebody with a heart. I'm getting something with the heart. I'm seeing something. I'm seeing a tattoo. I'm seeing a tattoo on the shoulder. It's funny. Here I am thinking to myself as I'm going through my little description of who this could be, and I'm seeing the arm with the tattoo, and especially one on the shoulder and on the back, and there's also one on the leg. And if it wasn't somebody who you could personally relate to, then it was one of the people right near you. It was their relative checking you out. But I don't know. But that's what I was picking up on. Hopefully you could relate to this. But that's what I was picking up. One more. Maybe not. Is this another hard name to say?
No. Just sometimes people don't ask full questions. Can you tell me about myself? But that's not a question.
Yeah. You got it.
Pull a card for me.
Wait, I'm sorry. Say that again.
Or someone else wrote, "Can you pull a card for me regarding my love life?" Like, is that a question? I don't.
Yeah, I'm very good at describing people's future love life, and I've been known to be pretty darn accurate, and I got a lot of testimonials on that to boot. I am going to read one more question. We will read one more question. Before we go there in that direction, I just wanted to tell everybody that I do private sessions, all right? And if you call me up and or call me up at 732-778-7173 or go to artiehoffman.com. I do fundraisers also. I do events. I do motivational speaking. I do group readings. I do individual readings. I do parties. I do weddings, funerals, and bar mitzvahs. I do cruises. I'm great at cruises. So if you want to get a hold of me, just like I said, call me or text me or email me. And these money incense, if you're into making or getting extra money, I've been having so many testimonials, people winning the lottery. It's crazy. I honestly think, seriously, here I am sending it out, and it's worked for me. It really has. It works for me, and that's why I said, because I believe in it. If I don't believe in you, or if I don't believe in something, I am not selling anything. I have to believe in it to really, make it worth everyone's while,
I told you I burnt it the other day, and I got a $700 check unexpectedly.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, Al just whatchamacallit, she burnt a money incense, and she got an unexpected check from her previous employment for $700 that she did not that's right. She told me that the other day, that she wasn't expecting. And when I was doing a convention, I was doing readings at a convention, and I was burning a money incense. And the first person who I read for, I told her, I said, you need to enter a raffle. You need to enter some kind of a lottery or raffle, because I saw her winning money. I saw her winning. And I totally forgot that this was burning, because there's so much commotion going on. I didn't even realize. And then I said, I see beaches around you. Well, that girl ended up winning the first prize to Punta Cana for that convention. And it's funny. She comes up to me. She goes, Artie, I won. I'm so excited. She goes, I feel like I should be taking you. I said, I feel like you should too. So, but it was funny. So I was really happy for her. And then the person who won second prize also was somebody who I read for. And there was a lot of people there. I didn't read for everybody. And she ended up winning some kind of awesome prize. And then my assistant, who is helping me out, again, while the money instant was burning, she went across the way because the booth across the way was giving out free $2 lottery tickets. She won $20, and she also won a $25 gift certificate to some restaurant or whatnot. And then other people were winning the cash 5. Other people won the scratch off. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Won the lottery 4 times in a row.
Yeah, there was a lady. Yeah. There was a lady who won the lottery 4 times last week. Won the lottery, hit the lottery 4 times in 1 week, and this was crazy. So I'm blown away. So the one girl, she says, Artie, I want to order 5 packs. She ended up ordering. So she says, I just want to give them out to my friends and family. I said, that's really cool, So, so this stuff, I'm telling you, it works. I'm not just blowing smoke up your ass. I know, you're getting tired of that joke. It's getting old, but I don't know. It's still, I amuse myself. What can I tell you? Go ahead.
Actually, no.
What do we got? What do we got for this question?
Jean DeCanter. Hello all. First time watching. We had a lot of first time viewers.
Wow, we had a lot of first time viewers. Yeah, thank you very much. And thank you for all your good well wishes. I love you guys. I appreciate it. So
I just wanted to say that I have more loved ones on the other side than I have here.
Wow.
My main 2 pertain to my child I lost in 2002 and my mom passed in 2009. Does he or she have any advice for the things I'm currently going through?
Okay. That's what you just asked for. For some reason, I just saw. All right. So this is. Do you have any advice? I get messages in metaphors, and as I'm listening to Al, reading this question, and as I'm hearing your question, I instantly started seeing like a samurai sword, and it's like I'm seeing swish, 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 swish with a samurai sword. And so what the advice that I'm being told to tell you, cut through all the BS, stop jerking around, stop being, I feel like you're dancing around people, you're dancing around situations, and toughen up. And that's what I'm being told. Toughen up, Do what has to be done. Do what's necessary. Stop jerking around. And so, like, they're showing me a machete, like this sword, and they're saying just start cutting right through all the BS and stop taking the crap from other people. You're being overly accommodating to too many people, and that you need to start doing what's right. And that's what I'm being told to tell you. You need to start doing what's necessary and not just try to meet up to everyone else's expectations and stop being so overly accommodating. I'm not saying to stop being nice, and I'm not saying to stop being your wonderful self, but like you're kind of overboard. You're too much. So, all right. And that's what I got. So, all right, everybody, listen up.
Somebody
What?
Carol Grinfrod, Grandemart. She said any love incense. She's not getting any younger.
Oh, any love incense. You know what? Try the prosperity. Prosperity isn't just about money. Prosperity is also about drawing whatever it is that you want to yourself. And I'm willing to bet that it would work in that sector also. It's prosperity. And, you know, it's not just about money. I mean, people have been winning money, absolutely. But, hey, you have everything to gain and nothing to lose. When I burn the money incense, all right, I say a prayer. I say a prayer with it because I want to put a visual to what it is that I want. So as you're burning the money incense or as you're burning a candle, whatever, you want to put a visual to what it is that you want to accomplish. And I say a little prayer and I put it out there and I let it go. I don't think about it. And then all of a sudden magic happens. So
what's your phone number? I'm going to put it out there.
732. My number is 732-778-7173. So you could text me or call me or email me, artiehoffman@gmail. And yeah, it would be pretty cool. So if you want to check it out, hey, listen, for a few bucks, you can't go wrong, you know. So, but I swear to you, I promise you, it's amazing. You just got to believe. Called blind faith. You just got to believe. So, all right, everybody, listen up. From my mouth to God's ears, may God bless all of you who are watching and listening right now, to you and your family. May God and the angels bless you with lots of love, health, happiness, and prosperity. And may the angels and the Holy Spirit always favor you and your circumstances. Just never stop believing. All right? You got to believe. And when things get harder, I want you to believe more. And visualize. You need to visualize what it is you want to accomplish. Allow love to be greater than your fears. All right? And that's how magic's going to happen. So, until next Monday night, 9 p.m., everybody. God bless you. I appreciate all your love and positive love and energy. I'll see you in the winner's circle. Take care.